Once upon a time, in a peaceful village surrounded by green meadows and sparkling rivers, there lived a curious little girl named Lily. Lily had bright eyes, a brave heart, and a mind full of questions. She loved exploring forests, collecting shiny pebbles, and listening to old stories told by the village elders. Far beyond the village stood a tall and mysterious mountain called Silver Mountain. It was named that because every night, when the moonlight touched its snowy peak, it shimmered like silver. The villagers believed the mountain held a magical secret. Some said it was treasure, some said it was a sleeping dragon. Others whispered that the mountain guarded an ancient power that only the kindest heart could discover. Lily had heard those stories since she was very young, and every time she looked at Silver Mountain from her window, she wondered, what is the secret hidden up there? One chilly morning, as golden sunlight painted the sky, Lily decided she would find out. She packed a small bag with a loaf of bread, a bottle of water, her red scarf, and a tiny lantern. Her best friend, Milo, a cheerful little squirrel with fluffy gray fur, jumped onto her shoulder and chattered excitedly as if he wanted to join the adventure. "All right, Milo," Lily laughed. "Let's go find the secret of Silver Mountain." They walked through the village, waved goodbye to the baker, and followed a winding path into the forest. Birds sang above them, butterflies danced around flowers, and the air smelled of pine and wild berries. The closer they got to the mountain, the cooler the air became. After walking for a while, Lily and Milo reached the foot of Silver Mountain. A narrow trail twisted upward through rocks and tall fir trees. Lily looked up at the giant mountain and took a deep breath. "It's much bigger up close," she whispered. But Lily was brave, so she tightened her scarf and began to climb. As they climbed higher, the path became steeper. Soon they came across a small fox with a paw stuck between two rocks. The poor fox whimpered softly. "Oh no," Lily said, kneeling beside it. "Don't worry, I'll help you." She carefully moved the rocks aside and freed the fox's paw. The fox stood up, shook its fur, and looked at Lily with grateful golden eyes. Then, to Lily's surprise, it bowed its head as if saying thank you before running off into the trees. Milo clapped his tiny paws happily. "Helping others always feels nice," Lily said with a smile. They continued climbing until the sky grew cloudy and the wind began to howl. Snowflakes swirled in the air like tiny dancing stars. Lily pulled her scarf tighter and kept going. Soon they reached a frozen stream where a little blue bird was shivering on a rock. One of its wings looked hurt. "Oh, you poor thing," Lily said gently. She took out a soft cloth from her bag and carefully wrapped the bird's wing. Then she broke off a piece of bread and placed it near the bird. "There you go, rest for a while." The blue bird chirped sweetly, and just like the fox, it looked at Lily with shining eyes before fluttering onto a nearby branch. Milo tilted his head. It almost seemed like the mountain itself was watching Lily's kindness. The trail led them deeper into the mountain until they came upon the entrance of a dark cave. Above it, glowing in silver letters, were the words, "Only a heart full of kindness may enter." Lily's eyes widened. "This must be it," she whispered. "This must be the secret place." She lit her lantern and stepped inside with Milo close behind. The cave walls sparkled with silver crystals that glowed like stars. The deeper they went, the brighter the cave became. Soon, they entered a huge chamber, unlike anything Lily had ever seen. In the center of the chamber stood a beautiful silver tree with leaves that shimmered like moonlight. Beneath the tree was a crystal pond, so clear it looked like glass. Floating above the pond was a glowing silver stone, bright and magical. Lily stared in wonder. "It's beautiful." Suddenly, a gentle voice echoed through the chamber. "You have come far, child." Lily turned around and gasped. Standing near the silver tree was a tall woman made of light and snow, wearing a crown of crystal leaves. Her eyes were kind and calm like winter stars. "Who are you?" Lily asked softly. "I am the guardian of Silver Mountain," the woman said. "For many years, this mountain has protected a special gift, the heart of the mountain." She pointed to the glowing silver stone floating above the pond. It holds the magic of kindness, courage, and hope. Many people have tried to find it, hoping for gold or power, but the mountain reveals its secret only to someone who helps others without asking for anything in return. Lily thought of the fox and the blue bird. "You mean, because I helped them?" The guardian smiled. "Yes, the fox and the bird were part of the mountain's test. You showed kindness when no one was watching. That is the greatest treasure of all. Lily looked at the silver stone. What does it do? The guardian waved her hand, and the silver stone glowed brighter. The heart of the mountain does not grant riches. Its magic is far more special. It brings life, healing, and happiness wherever kindness is shared. Then the guardian plucked a single silver leaf from the tree and handed it to Lily. This is for you, she said. As long as you keep kindness in your heart, the silver leaf will shine. And whenever your village is in trouble, it will help guide you. Lily held the leaf carefully. It was cool and smooth, and it glowed softly in her hand. Thank you, Lily said. I promise I'll use it to help others. The guardian nodded. Then the mountain's secret is safe with you. As soon as she said those words, the cave began to sparkle even more brightly. Tiny silver lights swirled around Lily and Milo like fireflies, and in a blink, they found themselves standing outside the mountain again under a clear evening sky. Lily looked up in surprise. The moon had risen, and Silver Mountain shimmered more beautifully than ever. She and Milo hurried back to the village. When Lily told everyone about her adventure, the villagers listened with wide eyes. Some expected her to return with jewels or gold, but instead she held up the glowing silver leaf. The mountain's real secret isn't treasure, Lily said. It's kindness. That's the magic hidden there. At first, the villagers were surprised, but then Lily used the silver leaf to help in small ways. When the village garden dried up, the leaf glowed and guided Lily to a hidden spring of fresh water. When a storm damaged the baker's roof, the leaf shone brightly as Lily and the villagers worked together to repair it. When people felt sad or lonely, Lily reminded them that kindness could brighten even the darkest day. Little by little, the whole village changed. People helped one another more. Children shared their toys. Neighbors brought food to those who were sick. Farmers worked together in the fields. And every night, the silver leaf glowed softly by Lily's window, as if the mountain were smiling down on the village. Years passed, but Lily never forgot the lesson of Silver Mountain. The greatest secret in the world was not hidden in gold, jewels, or magic caves. It was hidden in every kind word, every helping hand, and every brave heart willing to care for others. And from that day on, whenever the moonlight touched the snowy peak of Silver Mountain, the villagers would smile and say, "The mountain is shining tonight, because kindness is alive in our village." The end.